Welcome. Good to be here. It's a pleasure to speak in front of all of you. My name is John McGovern. I am a resident of the city of Cleveland by choice. I work for an organization called the Earth Day Coalition. Does that make me some kind of radical? I'd like to think not. And I'm not a radical. Am I a radical because I ride my bicycle and use our wonderful public transportation system? Again, I would like to think not. I want to talk about something a little different. I want to talk about emissions. I know NOACA focuses a lot on air quality, right? So everyone here, I imagine, knows we are in non-attainment with federal air quality standards for two constituent pollutants. And we want to take a gander at what those are. It's like an interactive part of the thing. Anybody? Oh, no, CO2 isn't measured, actually. No, it's actually, we're in non-attainment for ground level ozone, which gives a lot of people fits and coughs. We're in non-attainment for fine particle pollution, which is the unburnt soot from combustion. It's a result of incomplete combustion. It's a result of inefficient combustion, but by nature, combustion from the internal combustion engine is inefficient. Right? There's not perfect oxygen. So we're in non-attainment. In fact, I got this little model here that will show you kind of, as I pass this around, it's kind of a fun little thing. See all the black dust in here? This is our competitive disadvantage. Everybody that grows up here. This is all, every single one of us. If you went from 0 to 18 here in Northeast Ohio, whether Cuyahoga County or Medina County or, you know, the 5-county NOACA region, here's your point of pride, folks. This is inside of every single one of us. This is the black, nasty dust. Here, I'll roll this around. The black, nasty dust that's inside of all of us. No, let me go grab that again. I'm sorry. Yeah. I really want you to take a look at this because this is inside of every single one of us. And it's a competitive disadvantage. And what have we done to the people of this county or of this region to help us come into attainment? We've asked to reformulate our gasoline, right? Was that a popular decision? Probably not, because it costs more in the summertime to buy gasoline that's specially formulated for our region. What else have we done? We've said to people, e-check, you have to have your vehicle checked. Great program. Not exactly popular. Here's something we can do, you can do, that would be incredibly popular, right? You can make a signature bridge that has pedestrian and bike access. Every single bicycle or walking trip that replaces a car trip, how much emissions does it reduce? 100%. 100%. It's a very popular decision you can make here that every single person in this region will benefit from. That's all I've got, folks. Thanks for your time.
I'll emulate John's peripatetic greeting.
Peripatetic? I like that.
My name's Dave Coachworth. I'm a staff member of the United Church of Christ, which has its national offices here in downtown Cleveland. Our denomination is about 400 years old, or older if you trace it back to Europe. And specifically the current embodiment of it was voted by merger here in Cleveland 52 years ago. I'm one of about 5% of the national staff here that bicycle commutes to work, and a few of us do it year-round. If anyone knows United Church of Christ, you know that no one person speaks for the church, as each congregation and conference is independently governed, owns their own property, etc. However, I do want to reflect to you that our General Synod, which meets every 2 years and represents our 1.2 million members around the country, I want to reflect to you that our General Synods have repeatedly passed resolutions encouraging local and state governments to adopt methodologies of transportation, any practices they can, to respect God's creation and to sustain the environment and to care for it. My jersey shows a statement that we use, quoting Gracie Allen, which she left for George after she died, left before she died for George to read afterwards, saying, "Never place a period where God has placed a comma," encouraging George to keep working. And we know that George went on to play the role of God after she died. What I want to suggest is that I understand that ODOT has come to you and said, we have a plan for a bridge that has no pedestrian and bicycle access, period. I suggest that needs to be a comma, and we add those provisions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Coatsworth. Lois Moss.
I'm like Amy and Scott that I hate public speaking, but some of you who have been cornered at a cocktail party probably don't believe it. By making all of our streets more bicycle and pedestrian friendly, you would be helping to solve many of America's problems. Ohioans would be healthier, happier, and spend less if they added more bicycling and walking to their daily lives. More feet on a street makes our neighborhoods safer, which is something that's very important in the city of Cleveland. Health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, and asthma would be reduced by what John is saying, by reducing the pollution that cars put out. A critical point in our area is people leaving. There's a number of people in this room who specifically know, family members possibly, who have left the area because it's not bikeable and walkable. This is a chance to change what we're doing and to make it more friendly to the young people who want to stay here but leave because other cities are friendlier towards bicyclists and cyclists and walkers.
Thank you. Okay, Waki. Waki. I got it right first time. All right. A resident of Painesville.
Hi, my name is Micah Waki. I live in Leroy Township on the east side, and my job is manager of stories at Neuendorfer in Willoughby. I'm here today talking both as a citizen and a member of the business community, and I'd like to formally protest ODOT's decision not to include a bike and pedestrian access lane in current designs for the new Interbelt Bridge. This is an oversight that we can fix if we act quickly. During the past several years, Neuendorfer purchased small companies in Indianapolis and Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and relocated their operations to Willoughby. To grow these businesses, we need a vibrant urban area with multimodal transportation options appealing to smart, innovative workers educated at the best schools in the country. Neuendorfer is not alone in needing to attract this kind of talent. Building a safe bike and pedestrian access lane into the new Interbelt Bridge is a practical, beautiful, iconic investment in our urban transportation system. It will help attract and retain the talented people Cleveland needs for economic growth. The issue of bike and pedestrian access on the Interbelt Bridge keeps coming up because this project and others like it define our future. I want to ask each of you to use your influence to get us all access to the new bridge. Someday, if we take the time to plan now, our Interbelt Bridge will be a draw to the area for citizens, businesses, and tourists. A bridge that includes safe pedestrian and bicycle access is an investment in our future. Our city, our bridge, our future. We'll be using this bridge for a generation, so let's create something we can be proud of. Thank you.